Hey guys, Two-Ton Hasher here. So, it's been almost 2 weeks since Hurricane Irma. I've been extremely busy putting this house back together and putting work back together and all that good stuff after the storm. Haven't had time to do a follow-up, but I've gotten a lot of comments asking how I fared the storm, and just wanted to say thanks to everyone. And we are fine here. All is well. I'm walk out and show you everything survived the storm. I had these boxes took a beating out here. We took a little bit of damage to the house, but not a whole lot. I don't know if you can see out here, but let me get over here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's my neighbor's house. He lost his entire fence. And these trees over here, where it came out of my front yard, I lost one, about, I don't know, most of a tree. I just cut it all down, took it out, put it in this field back here. But that was the extent of my damage. My mining boxes made it just fine. They took a little bit of a beating. They got banged around back here a little bit, but nothing really broke. I had to put a couple screws in to tighten some of the panels up. But other than that, everything survived just fine. Mining boxes are back together. Filters are in. The rigs are inside of them. They're mining. They're hashing. All is well. It took me, if you saw the video, it only took me a couple hours to break everything down. I mean, it took me a whole day to put this thing back together. And everything back running again. I made a couple of changes since then. I don't know if I showed you this in the last video or not, but changed out the filters. These fiberglass fiber strand filters. I've also had a lot of questions about these filters. These filters provide much better airflow than those white ones I had in there the last time. Much better. Yeah, rigs are in there hashing away. Did a bunch of labeling this time. I labeled all my extension cables, power cords, and Ethernet cables. Labeled the rigs. Made things a little cleaner. I got rid of the keyboards and mice. Don't really need those in there anymore. In this box here, I added a rig. It's not pretty, it's only temporary. I've got 5 rigs in here now. This one here in the middle here, this guy here, that was in the house, but with this storm I've had all kinds of air conditioning problems in the house, so it was just getting too hot in the house, so I put this guy in here. I've got my AC fixed now, but being that this rig is in the middle of the box, it is not getting the airflow that these guys are, because they're right next to the filters. This thing runs pretty warm, so I had to stuff this fan in here. It doesn't work too well, but it runs cool enough to mine. So if you build a box like this, don't put one in the middle, guys, like this. It overheats pretty quick. So I've stuffed the box fan in here just temporarily. I'm going to put this back in the house. Maybe next week. As soon as I make sure all my AC problems inside the house are all fixed. But for now, it works. And this one's the same as well. everything survived the storm. So yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to answer all the questions I had. I had a lot of people asking how I fared the storm. All is well. I lost some shingles off my roof. Lost a tree out of the front yard. There's the remnants over there. And these boxes, I left the boxes out here on the back porch during the storm. And I just stuffed them in this back corner over here, tied together, but they still got banged around quite a bit. But they survived. All is well. And working on a new project here. Just built this computer here. This is going to be a 4-card rig. I'm gonna attempt it anyway. Just gonna have 4 GTX 1060s in here. They should be here Monday. What's today? Today's Saturday, so I should get them on Monday. But my goal is to put a card here, and then put 2 more right in front of that giant fan right there, just laying this way and this way. And I'll strap them down somehow to make them somewhat secure. This is a gigantic case, so, and it's got 2 huge fans. It's got this one giant fan in the front and one in the back. So I'm hoping that's going to be enough cooling. We'll see. If it doesn't work, I'll take the cards out and make another open air rig, but this will be my next project. I'm just waiting on the cards to get here. I have side panels and everything for it. It's just all taken apart right now until I get the cards put in. But yeah, I had this board in it. This is an ASRock H81 BTC Pro, the most popular mining board out there. But these 2 PCIe slots are dead. I've never seen an ASRock board die like this. But those bottom 2 PCIe ports they don't work. So I don't know. Had that in there, but I ended up sticking an Asus motherboard in there. It's got 7 slots. It's kind of a waste on this computer, but the only thing I had to buy for this whole thing was the GPUs, which are coming. This power supply, I had to buy that, 750 watt. And that should be good enough to run 4 cards. And I think that's all I had to buy for this. Everything else I had, the case I had. But yeah, anyhow, that's it, guys. Just wanted to do a quick update as to how I fared the storm, and answer all the questions I got. And again, I appreciate everyone who was concerned about me. I really appreciate it. So that's it, guys. When I get the cards for this, I'll make a video on how it came out. We'll see. I'm not sure if this is going to be this case will work for 4 GPUs. We'll see. I don't know how the cooling is going to be, because it can't be run on too hot. That's it, guys. Have a good one. At the end of this video, I'll attach some video that I made during the storm. Pretty horrific storm. Pretty cool stuff. But I'll attach this, or attach that video to this video, and let you guys watch that if you want to watch it. That's it. Have a good one. Talk to you later.